of Office of the National Leading Group on Fight Against IPR Infringement and Counterfeiting. Madam Gan Lin, she will introduce the report on the latest development of IPR protection and business environment in China 2020 and also take some of your questions. With us today, we also have Mr. Tang Zhaozhi from the CPC and also Mr. Chen Yusong from MOFCOM. And Mr. Mao Jinsheng from National Intellectual Property Administration. The floor is yours, Madam Gan. Friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today is the 21st International IP Day. I'm very glad to gather here with all of you to introduce the progress made on the latest development of IPR protection and business environment in China. By taking this opportunity, I would like to, on behalf of the Office of the National Leading Group on Fight Against IPR Infringement and Counterfeiting, to say a big thank you to the friends from the media for your long-term support and concern for our work. In year 2020 is an extraordinary year in the face of sudden COVID-19. And given the downward pressure on international economic progress, and we also look at our work, we focus on the promoting disease prevention and control and advancing social and economic development, and also strengthen our environment and also the law enforcement work, and also keep improving the IPR as well as business environment. And today we released this one. This is a newly released report on the latest development of IPR protection and business environment in China to give you a elaboration on China's endeavor in this regard. And I will explain the report in the four following areas. First, it underlined the new challenges and the new landscape. Look at the international landscape. Because of the COVID-19, a shrinkage happened in economic growth. That also imposed a great impact to the recovery of a global economy, and also at the same time, unilateralism and protectionism also on the rise. But look at domestically, we have seen a big headwind again in the quality transformation, and also have seen the increasing number of the market entities, which all impose a new requirement on the intellectual property rights. So in this report is underlined a situation of our work in 6 areas. Talking about the overarching plan, the State Council made the overarching plan, and the leading group had a teleconference who laid out the targets for the year, and relevant departments and companies worked together in a collaborative manner to reach the high effective implementation. Regarding the revise of the laws, we had so provisioned a series of laws and regulations and also the interpretation of the laws in order to further in line with the international practice and also fits in China's condition. Regarding law enforcement, we focus on the key industries, key products, and key links, and also laid out the specific campaigns to crack down the IPR infringement. Regarding the legal protective practice, we had the strict practice to punish the illegal behaviors. And talking about the industries, we had a solid responsibilities to the companies and industries, and also to foster the enabling environment for business. We focus also on the publicity to educate the public and to let people know the new progress and the new laws. In this report, it showed the key achievements reached in 2020 including the 4 areas. First, it played a key role in promoting the international business in order to facilitate and liberate the trade and investment. And second, it also enlarged the market access as well as the products to easier enter into the Chinese market. Third, also had the fresh manners for law enforcement practice and also strengthened our efforts in the IPR infringement crackdown. And fourth, we also had the supportive manners, including registration, and also improve the efficiency in our work to streamline the regulation and also to cover more areas. And also showed the latest progress in the international cooperation as well as the multilateral bilateral cooperation by conducting the video conference and also conducted the international crackdown activities and also crackdown the cross-border events. And we also have the geographical indications as well as the treaties signed in order to align with the international practice and the regulations. China always committed to protect IP and also improve the business environment, which endorsed by the international community. Look at the innovative index released by WTO. China ranked number 14, marking China as one and the only middle-income country among the top 30. And also in the specific report, talking about a new engine driving the growth, saying that China actually set the example for other countries to learn from, and also conducive to improve the overall business environment across the board around the globe. And China will always set the pace for further improving the business environment in order to create more highlights. And this is the latest report, and that is also right now available on the official website, and you can get access and download this newly released report. Thank you. All right, and now the floor is open. Please identify your media alert before raising the questions. Thank you. With CMG, my question to Madame Gan. In 2020, the Council and the CPC Central Committee further streamlined the administration and the upgrade the services and also to further unleash the energy for the market entities. What exact work have been done by the leading group in this regard? Thank you for your questions. We talk about the improving business environment, especially strict the market law enforcement. This is one of our key responsible and our key task. Look back in year 2020, we strictly implemented the decisions made by the CPC Central Committee and State Council, and the administration also laid down our action plan, and across the board, we also did everything we can to continuously improve the business environment. Let me explain in the following 5 areas. First, we look at the improving the business mechanism, and we would like to bring everything could be done online, and right now only need 4 days to open new business. And also open and close business also can be done online for the 18 pilot free trade zones. That's also covered by the new policies, and also will roll out the results proved effective in the pilot free trade zone. And the business license also went digital. And we also expand the scenarios for these kind of a digital application. So regarding the 5 kind of products, including the manufacturing steels, the cables, and the telecommunication appliance, and that's also streamlined, and also shortened the catalog of these access. And third, we also work with other departments to release the 10 items for the resumption of work and production, and also have the additional helping policies. And we also do the comparison about the PPP domestically and internationally, and we also streamline the process. And we tested the 350,000 times of the anti-epidemic products, and also we refund the fees to the companies. Regarding the e-commerce, we also had filed the cases for the anti-monopoly cases and also the fake transactions. And for the illegal pricing as well as illegal registration, totaling 20,000 cases in this regard. And we also look at the level playing field practice before 2019. 1.07 million policies that are not fit in the current conditions already abolished. We also worked with the 15 departments to lay out the list for the supervision. That's the random supervision. And we also had the platform for the companies to release their credits. We always pursue a better business environment. There is no end for our work. We will do everything we can to widen the market access and also the level the playing field in order to create an enabling environment for business environment and also to build a high quality environment and also make it follow the international practice, which is also market oriented and rule of law. CRI, as Madame Gan introduced, in face of the COVID-19 and also the downward pressure on the international economy, we also have seen the progress made in the crackdown of the illegal behaviors in IPR infringement. What's the plan going forward? In year 2020, the Office of the National Leading Group on Fight Against IPR Infringement and Counterfeiting has seriously implemented a series of the speeches and the guidance made by General Secretary Xi and also the CVC Central Committee State Council. We have seen the progress and also the solid results made in these areas. First, we had a nationwide teleconference clearly stating the 8 key tasks and role and responsibilities, and for the 31 key cities as well as the single corps to conduct the annual KPI in order to further consolidate and also carry out the responsibility and implementation. And we also work together with other departments to conduct the campaigns online, cracking down the unfair competition, totaling 20,000 cases. And we also cracked down the counterfeiting audios, videos online and closed down the 2,284 websites. And we also had a punching campaign in our law enforcement. In total, we filed 39,000 illegal cases. And we also conduct this kind of work in rural areas in order to give our support and contribution to rural revitalization. And we also look into the rural financing areas, and as well as the check the spring plowing seeds. In terms of import-export, 62,000 illegal products also confiscated. 285,000 cases involved in food. And 120 million masks have been checked and confiscated. 21,000 CA cases have been filed, and 1.8 billion. The fees actually been charged in this regard, and we also filed 7,174 criminals. 12,152 people have been prosecuted. And we also work together with the social media and also the traditional media to broadcast and publicize the law enforcement and the policies, to educate the public, to let them know the illegal behaviors. And we also work with the IPO and also the WTO to tell the Chinese story about our progress in this regard and also make our voice heard. We also work with the other departments as well as other industries to let them sign the self-discipline policies, and we also work with cross-border e-commerce platforms and also to establish the working station in the IPR collaborations, and we also had the sub-centers for the cross-border collaboration on IPR consultant and the dispute management. 264,000 cases have been done in these kind of centers. As we know, RCEP have been successfully signed. And we also had the third international cooperation forum on IPR infringement cooperation, and actively involved in the international forums in IPR protection. The office will follow the Xi Jinping thought on socialism with Chinese characteristics for a new era to implement our work in the 5 following areas. First, we will strengthen our efforts in collaborating with the other departments to further crack down the illegal behaviors to create the synergy. And second, for the cases or the key areas, key industries that with the high public interests will be our key focus. Third, we also have the fresh manners, the law enforcement, especially the online and offline, the integrated management. And fourth, we also work on the self-discipline, self-management behaviors for the companies and the industries. So with the top-down and bottom-up, we will cover the whole chain for the IPR protection. And we will also strengthen the whistleblowing and also the case supervision, and also work on the cross-border criminal cases.
加强知识产权保护是我国推动科技创新和实现科技自立自强的重要手段。
Economic Daily, as we know, we always pursue the technology-driven development. So what the A department have done in order to promote the science and technology development, in order to create a enabling environment for business. Thank you for your question. In the past year, the state administration for the intellectual property rights have further implemented the CGTN guidelines, and we have seen the progress made in this regard. The IPA worked with relevant departments to lay out a plan from 2020 to 2021, streamlined 133 working items, and that's also already published by the State Council and the CPC Central Committee. And we also work as the intermediate platform to carry out the work and also to work on the KPI, and also work with the localities to work on the self-discipline for the industries, and also the law enforcement, and also build and improve the IPR institution. Second, we further restrict the law enforcement and also the laws, and we had the provisions of the patent laws, and also had the laws on the drugs and the drug consorting. And we also have the guidelines for the patent laws, and also the protection for the trademarks, and also have the revisions on the geographic indications. Third, we also make it even clearer for DA guidelines, so people know more better about how to implement the DA laws. And we also issued 5 regulations for different laws, and also streamline the working systems, and also to make the laws and regulations on the same page for implementation. Fourth, we also speed up the protection systems. So far, we established 40 centers for IPR, and also the 22 centers for the legitimate protection, and work with the National People's Supreme Court. We also established 10 sub-centers for cross-border communication. We also published the case studies online. And we also conducted specific campaigns on illegal trademark registration, and also make a timely response to the public interests. And we also conduct the publicity and education to the public. So far, we have released the support of the public, and also the public satisfaction reached 85 points. WIPO report showing that China right now ranked number 14 in the satisfaction. Going forward, we will further implement the decisions made by the CP Central Committee State Council in order to create an enabling environment for business development as well as high-quality development. Thank you. Thank you. With the Rise Star newspaper, my question regarding the counterfeited products sold online. This is actually drawn quite widespread attention of the public. So this is a new form of business, and we also look at live streaming product selling. Is a new way to sell products, and how that the people can better protect their rights if they buy the substandard products from this kind of live streaming. Thank you very much. I believe this is the quite hot debated issues. With the development of the technology, right now we've seen that the legal behavior actually is more organized, and in both online and offline, which impose additional challenges to our work. On one hand, we need to further improve our legal framework. At the same time, we also need to refresh our way of law enforcement. We actually conducted several activities in this regard. As I introduced in 2020, we had a specific campaign online working with different departments that basically we look at the illegal or the unequal competition online, and also the counterfeited products, and totaling 20,000 cases, and we actually received a lot of complaints. So we cannot only rely online, we should work online, both online and offline. And we also checked the 39,000 cases regarding the illegal trademark application. May 1st, we'll also have a new set of laws or regulations coming into effect, covering the question you mentioned about the live streaming, product selling, as well as the other online activities, service providers, and online operators. So that also covered the order generation, product selling. So we should also let the operators of online know that they actually also should follow the law and abide by the law. No one can stay above the law. We talk about the e-commerce or the platform operators. They should fulfill their responsibilities. These areas are a key top priority in our work. The localities also work actively in this regard. We had a series of campaigns receiving the notable progress. Going forward, because of COVID-19, we have seen a booming development in live streaming. Therefore, we also introduced the management policies regarding the live streaming that are covering both the front stage and backstage of the whole operation. There is room for improvement, and we believe you will also see more policies, regulations, and guidelines issued in these areas. Thank you. It's China News Agency. My question to MOFCOM. Regarding IPR protection and also the improving business environment, what kind of work have been made by MOFCOM? Thank you very much. Good afternoon to you all. MOFCOM has earnestly implemented decisions made by CPC Central Committee and State Council to make our contribution in building a high-quality development. We also work with the United States, European Union, Japan, to stay close contact, discovering the many aspects, including the areas of IPR. This is also cross departments and also including the business chambers and also the experts and the people from different industries. So we conducted deep discussions and also change our wills in order to improve the IPR protection, and we also had the communication with the BRICS. We know that the RCEP has successfully signed, including a specific chapter regarding IPR. So this is actually a unified IPR practice and requirements. This has also strengthened the cooperation among the RCEP partners, and we also signed the geographic indications with European Union, discovering the more than 500 items, will also conducive to the further cooperation between China and EU. And we also have the China intellectual property website. We also issued the more than 10,000 alarms for IPR protection, and we also released the policies and also the newsletters via our WeChat account, and we also have the magazines in order to give the needed information for the companies going abroad. Regarding the business environment improvement, the MOFCOM has implemented the negative list for market access, and we also strengthen our efforts in protecting the business secrets. And we also issued the negative list for the foreign investment, shortened to 33 items, and market access list also shortened to 30. And we also issued the catalog for the foreign investment in year 2020, and we also revised the complaint system and also improved that system. Regarding the facilitation business investment, as of January 2020, we implemented the facilitation and the business investment in line with the WTO, and we also improve the working mechanism on the customs, and also not only have single window for that the customs, so we also shorten the time needed for the declarants and also time needed for that purpose. Regarding the parallel free trade zone, MOFCOM continued our work regarding streamline the regulation, improving the services in this regard, and work on the disputes management. And we have seen a further improvement in the facilitation and the unimpeded flow of people and trade. So this is a basic introduction of our work from MOFCOM side, and we will stay committed to implementing the decisions and the guidelines made by the CBC Central Committee and State Council, and we will do everything we can to build a high-quality development, a good environment for business development, and also create the due circulation with the mainstay in the domestic circulation, and the domestic and international one reinforce each other. Thank you. It's China Daily. My question regarding the Spring Festival. In 2021, there are the blockbusters and the New Year's Spring, and we have seen the counterfeited films happened regarding the blockbusters. So what's your take?
为了规范电影版权、电影市场的这个版权秩序，中宣部版权管理局、中宣部电影局、公安部食品药品犯罪。
Thank you very much. Regarding your questions.
部署开展了打击院线电影道路传播集中行动，采取多种有效措施，严厉打击春节档院线电影道路传播违法犯罪。
We conducted a specific campaign on the movie piracy.
2月8号，国家版权局发布2021年
On February 8th,
重点作品版权
the NIPA released a list
等7部春节档院线电影，
covering the 7 blockbusters
要求提供
during the Chinese New Year.
搜索链接、电商网站、应用程序商店。
So that's including the apps, the individual platforms, the service providers
及时处理院线
to state noticed
侵权盗版行为。
in order to check the illegal
查监测
filming of
各地版
these
权
the
电影
films.
部门加强对电影院的巡场管理，
And we also conducted the
并加大网络巡查和盗版监测力度。
instrument and the suspicions and in the films to check whether have people illegal filming these the blockbusters.
为检查巡查的重点，出动执法人员3.65万余人次。
36,500 people have been assigned to the movie theaters.
8万家次，巡查网站
In total, 18,000 movie theaters,
监测结果显示，正规
2,682
出现春节档院线
websites have been checked. So far, there's no the counterfeited behaviors happened.
网盘、电商平台
But we have seen that the counterfeited films actually communicated and sent online.
是在境外。
And the operator of that website actually
快速处置
overseas.
各地版权电影主管部门安排多班值守、多线应对，对权利人投诉和群众举报
In order about dealing with the complaints and the whistle
督导
blowings
各
and
网络
the
服务商采取
people actually stay on the post 24/7 to check that the cases. So far, we found the illegal cases and also dismantled the website regarding
各地版权电影
30,000 cases.
公安机关强化线索摸排，积极
We work with relevant
排
departments
查锁定多名偷拍道路嫌疑人员，比如公安机
check
关
the illegal personnel and they also pursued for
推动
their
查办工作，
criminal responsibilities.
调团伙摧毁网络。
And we dismantled the organized crime and also the illegal website. So far, 39 big cases have been checked. 45 websites also dismantled. And these have curbed
各地
the
执法部门
illegal
将深挖盗版源头，加大
broadcasting of the films. Going forward, for this kind of illegal filming
查处销售、传播
will be also our top priority, and we'll also check the illegal websites, WeChat account,
各网络平台，强化
as well as other e-commerce platforms. And we'll also let the operator and owner of that website
群众
to know the responsibility, and we'll also have the heavy fines and also the punishment to these illegal behaviors in order to create a healthy environment for the film industry development.
持人每日经济新闻记者提问：近期，国务院办公厅发布关于印发2021年政务公开工作要点的通知，提出要加强反垄断与反不正当竞争执法信息
The
公开工
Council
作。
issued the information regarding anti-monopoly,
市场监管总局对此有何部署？
saying that DAO companies should be treated equal. So what's your take on that? Thank you for your question.
我们应该说是一直以来呀高度的重视反垄断和反不正当竞争。
We have always touched great importance on the information disclosure regarding the anti-monopoly,
要求也认真的来做好相关的工作。
as well as the anti-unfair competition.
公开方面呢，我们做了
Regarding the anti-monopoly information disclosure, we have done the following. First,
立法的信息及时的公开，主动的公开，向最新
we actively released the policies regarding the newly revised laws or the regulations. And second, regarding case informations that are also available to the public,
执法的公告、相关的法律文书，
the relevant legal papers, the case informations all could be accessible
让广大的人民群众和社会
in order to create a sweeping effect to the legal behaviors and also let people feel that everyone treated as equal. And third,
的文章答记
we also conduct the publicity work. So for the certain cases, we have the people from the Anti-Monopoly Administration also answered the question from the media, and we also have the press conference and also invite experts to make explanations.
同时呢，也扩大呀，因为反垄断这个对是国际也比较关注包括对外的宣传倡导。
We also tell the stories to the global audience because this is something also quite concerned
反不正当
for the international community.
大家如果
Regarding anti-unfair competition, back to 2017, we made a big revise to this law.
就是对行政
We add a specific clause
规定，也就是
regarding the information disclosure.
数呢，在反不正竞争法，经营者违反反不正当竞争法规定，从事不正当竞争，受到行政处罚的，由监督检查部门记入信用记录，并依照有关法律、行政法规的规定予以公示。
So stating that the
目前呢，全国各级市场监管
criminals or the illegal behaviors,
这个行政
that their credit will be recorded by the law enforcement and will also be disclosed. So right now we have that the credit information disclosure system that will be available to the public and also our official website.
我们有一个处罚文书网这是去年开的，整个的这个案件的这个行政处罚的文书的全文都会在这个文书网公布。
And also we have a specific website for the
这是
adjudication cases
在下一步的话呢，我们
papers. So the full the decisions papers actually can be also checked online.
要加大这个公开的工作的力度，以案释法，加大对违法案件
We also would like to use the cases to explain the policies